Hello, it's Taylor, and this is Why Conductors Do the Thing. So, on my Tumblr, I got an ask the other day that I wasn't really sure how to answer just in text. I tried to draft out an answer, and it was just kind of tricky to explain without visual aid, and pictures seemed a little too limiting, so I'm just going to kind of make a little video that answers the ask, and then when I answer the ask on Tumblr, I will be posting a link to this video. So Here, Queer and Ready to Kick Ass asks, "Hey, I've always wondered, why do conductors do the waving thing? Is it signals for the players? I figured you'd know because you teach music." I do know because I teach music. I had to take 2 conducting courses when I was in college, and people who have different tracks have to take even more than that. You can get an entire master's degree or doctorate degree just in conducting. It is that nuanced of an art. But the basic reason that conductors do it is giving a signal to the players. It is also giving the tempo to the players, and it is giving the meter. So there are 3 basic conducting patterns that you'll see. So the first one is 4/4. That's when there are 4 beats in a measure and the quarter note gets 1 beat, and that is the pattern that looks like this. Now, to an untrained eye, it might just look like I'm waving my arms around, but there's actually a very distinctive method to the madness. So I come down on beat 1. Every down is beat 1. 1, come in on beat 2, go out on beat 3, and come up on beat 4. So when you're watching the conductor, you always know what beat of the measure that you're on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I could get into specifics about form and pattern, and you're supposed to imagine there's a table in front of you. You're not supposed to bounce too much and all that kind of stuff. But for the basics, 1, 2, 3, 4. So then for 3/4, when there are 3 beats in a measure and the quarter note gets 1 beat, you are going to come down on 1, go out on 2, and come up on 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Down, out, up. Down, out, up. So right away you can tell a difference if a conductor is going like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, to when a conductor is going like this, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And the last basic pattern is for when there's a song that's in 2/4, and we also usually conduct songs that are in 6/8 like this, anytime where it feels like there's a pattern of 2 going on. For a pattern of 2, you go down and out on 1, and up and in on 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. And if you're replicating conducting, or if you're seeing a kid who's pretending to be an instrument conductor, which a lot of my, super young elementary students do, they imitate me, this is probably what they're doing, just waving their arms, wee, wee. But there is a form. You want to go at certain beats, certain tempos, 1, 2, 1, 2, and all that type of stuff. So there is a reason for it. And then the other thing that conducting does is it imparts much more than just the basic rhythm and meter and tempo and all of that kind of stuff. It is, for more nuanced players and more sophisticated players, it is a communication between conductor and ensemble of how the conductor wants the music to sound. That is the conductor's job, is to bring all of the sounds of the ensemble together into one harmonious performance. So if I want to have a section be very smooth, I'm not going to conduct like this, nice and stiff. I'm going to conduct fluidly and loosen everything up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I might conduct a ballad like this. But if I'm conducting a march, rigid, high energy. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The tempo doesn't necessarily matter as far as the style. It's more about what you're asking for. You can have a song that's really slow that's still big, impacts, hit the beat. beats really hard. 3, 4. Or you could have a really, really fast song that's still really, really fluid. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So it's all about communicating to the player what you as the conductor want. You can show dynamics through your conducting. Shh. Piano. Forte, big, lots of noise. Crescendo, bring it up. Decrescendo, push it down. Your left hand is the communicator. Your right hand is the beat. So in more sophisticated conducting, in more advanced conducting, this is the hand that's just kind of keeping the beat going. And this is the hand, trumpets, violins. Shh. Get louder. You're using your left hand to communicate what you want in a little bit more detail. Although both hands are being communicative, this is the one that kind of keeps the beat going, and this is the one that tells you more nuanced things like, this part is very light, or this part is quiet. So that's why the conductor does the thing, is they are having an open dialogue with their musicians to produce a sound that is uniform across the entire ensemble. So I hope that this was informative to you.